wake up depressed, sad, hopeless, thinking there's no point. So I'm stressed, depressed, sad, lonely, anxious. And twiddling my thumbs. To everybody, I just look like a kid who's sad all the time. So everybody, no matter who it was, they tap my back, look into my eyes, and ask me, why are you so sad? Why are you so depressed? I didn't answer. I did not answer. You've probably had something similar to this. Were you depressed? Or maybe even worse, you're black-pilled. You see, when I was younger, I was so depressed. There was no amount of therapy or, you know, therapy in general, which could really solve it. I'd be put with the school counselor, we talk. It would be 10 minutes, 30 minutes. It was pointless. It didn't help me at all. I only felt worse and worse. Ticked off because it was a waste of time. You probably had a similar experience if you're talking with the school counselor. The similar feeling, because the truth is, no amount of school counselors and therapy really helps you, does it? Does it? No, it doesn't. It makes you feel worse and worse and worse because you're ticked off all the time from the amount of time, whether it's 7 days a week, 3 days a week, talking to them because you feel like they're illiterate, illogical. And to the people who, think I'm lying, who aren't gonna accept my advice, I'm not here to help them. I'm here to help you, the viewer. So the first thing you must do is ask yourself, figure out, what is depression exactly? Now I want you to know, there's no right or wrong answer. It's right now. Put your phone down. Set it down on the ground, table, desk. Put your ears and listen to my voice. Close your eyes and think deep in your mind. What is depression? Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. Once you think you know what it is, you have you have somewhat of your understanding of what depression is exactly. Now, I want you to compare it to the actual definition of depression. Depression is when what? I think we all know what the actual definition of depression is. And if that reason you thought of was different to it, it might be because you think you have it so hard, but you don't. Depression, if you're not gonna lie to yourself and you know what the actual definition is, and you don't have a monkey retard of a vocabulary, you already know what it is. I think we all were somewhat depressed at a point or in a rut. The thing is, why are you depressed? Why are you depressed? Why? If you truly closed your eyes right now, put your phone down again, think while you're listening to my voice. If you're really, really thinking, don't lie to yourself. Don't make some random excuse. Put your phone down. Close your eyes. And actually think. Why am I depressed? Why am I depressed? If you found that reason, it's most likely right. Because the reason most of our depressed are what? You have stress in your life, you have this issue in your life, or maybe it's because everybody treated you terribly. I'm gonna be 100% honest. When I was depressed, I didn't think about any of this stuff. Now, the thing is, what can we actually do about it? What is this cure to depression that's permanent, quick? This cure is probably something nobody ever mentions because everybody's only focused on getting therapy and getting a counselor. These two things that are so common that everybody thinks works. It's not because of that. It's because you have a retard brain. You aren't thinking about this. It's because your monkey brain can't comprehend the power of these two things that I'm about to mention. The first thing is, and you probably would have thought about this if you don't have a monkey brain, is meditation. Meditation. The thing is, everybody makes meditation look so bad. It has a bad reputation upon many people, maybe even including you, has a very, very bad reputation. Because lots of people, they'll sit down and make this humming noise and go hum, no mock meditation. But if you really want to cure depression, you must meditate. By closing your eyes, don't make that weird humming noise everybody does. Close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, focus on the breath. Put your phone down, do it right now. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and focus on the breath. Now you're gonna think of something. Maybe it's your schoolwork, work, or any of that. You're gonna notice it, and you wanna come back to the breath. Oh, I thought about this. Back to the breath. That's like one bench press for the brain. One rep of a bench press on the brain. This stuff works. I'm not just speaking because I was very, very depressed. The second thing, which maybe not a lot of you expect, is physical activity and sports. The thing is, a lot of people will make the excuse as to why they're fat, skinny. They'll make loads of excuses. If you weren't lying to yourself, why is it that you're not doing some physical activity? The gym, boxing, soccer, football, basketball, tennis, something to improve your health, get some blood flowing, to stop being a lazy slum on the couch. Who's fat? Or maybe a lazy skinny kid. You need to bulk. You need to bulk. Or you will be disrespected. And you will feel depressed. You will feel depressed from all this. So, physical activity. I don't care if you're weightlifting twice a week, 6 days a week, every day. You're gonna notice once you start getting some physical activity, once you start chasing to try build the physique you want, you're gonna notice pretty easily your depression goes away. Pretty easily. You're gonna look at yourself, you'll be like, oh, I have a six pack, I have the delts, oh, my arms and everything. And you're not gonna feel depressed, obviously. Once you build a decent physique, you're not a fucking slob. You're gonna look in the mirror and feel proud of yourself. Even if nobody tells you to be proud of it, when you look in the mirror, you most likely will feel proud. Because you've been seeing all these articles, newspapers, and everything of the ripped guys who go to the gym, bodybuilders and everything, and you wanted to look like them. You wanted their physique. You were like, oh, I wish I could look like that guy. Now you even look like them. Or maybe because it's your thought and you say, oh, I look better than him. And you just fix your depression. You fix your depression without even having to do therapy, counseling, and all this ransom nonsense. That's a waste of time. So remember those 2 points. If you ever feel depressed at all, These two things will cure it permanently and quickly. And you'll notice once you start taking action, this stuff works. I'm not just lying to you for views or any of that. And this stuff is genuine and it works. This stuff is genuine and works. So take my word for it. And you won't feel depressed.